was looking for my next brawler to master and I decided to go with Surge, a very popular and arguably very fun brawler to play. In this video I'll master him and push him to rank 30. Also, he has a perfect mastery title which works really well with my name. This push starts here, 841 trophies and 4276 mastery points. I instantly upgraded him to power 11 and went with this build. I started playing with randoms and in my very first game I was already against a Surge master. As expected, my first game was very rusty and I was very clueless. I haven't played this brawler for months and I think you can tell from this gameplay, but luckily we got the win. In the next game I learned two things. Getting that first super is really important and the gadget is a very good bailout. I was dominating the other team and we got the win, which already got me to rank 27. But I didn't stop there. Even though I was playing with randoms, they were surprisingly really good. It may have been because of a broken brawler I had in every game, but I managed to get to rank 28 with just one loss so far. But after that everything slowed down. I was stuck around 900 trophies for hours, but in the meantime I hit silver 3. It felt like I just couldn't do anything more to win games. My teammates were very questionable a lot of the time and enemies were much better, but being stuck also allowed me to improve at Surge. I had one crazy team wipe which I still don't know how I got away with it. Also, sometimes my enemies felt like helping me win games and sometimes there were funny misplays, but it wasn't only good things. In one game I got this Clancy on my team. We had a questionable Edgar on the team and he made a pretty big mistake. After that Clancy decided to throw the game. I really don't get the logic behind this. But it didn't stop here. In the next game I got him again and he started the game by shooting me. We got a clean team wipe but he didn't feel like scoring the goal. Luckily he got another chance and this time he scored. What's even funnier is that he completely threw and we got scored on right after that. But he still thought that he should shoot at both me and my teammate. In the end we got another team wipe and won the game, but people like him should reconsider playing this game. If you're going to shoot at teammates, at least don't do that when you're playing the most broken and brain-dead brawler in the game. Nonetheless, at one point I had a massive breakthrough and managed to get to rank 29, but it was interesting. I got the same team twice and got underdog for each game. It never happened to me before. I also somehow got to 975 trophies, but after that I lost a few games and ended the day on 8336 points. Day 2 started off with a new map, Spider Crawler. It surprisingly turned out to be really good. Winning the lane was pretty easy and gave me my super for free. In fact, I won 6 games in a row and was 1 game away from rank 30. It wasn't looking good. My teammates didn't feel like staying alive and I had Spike on my lane, which isn't winnable. I was getting bullied for about a minute and they got the first goal. Then my team decided to run in a straight line and die, which caused us to get scored on. I was hoping for an underdog, but I didn't get lucky. No idea how my mates were at 1100 trophies. Then I was back to win-lose cycle, but after about an hour I got to 999 trophies. This time I had a Colt and Angelo. In the first seconds Lee got a clean double kill and scored very early. Then they were pretty close to scoring again, but they messed up a pass. I finally was on stage 3, so I thought it was winnable, but Clancy ran into me and then my whole team died, leaving me alone on defense, which just wasn't enough. After that I was still trying to get back my trophies, but it wasn't possible. On the good side I got to gold 1 mastery on decent trophies and had some interesting moments along the way. Here the Frank didn't feel like scoring and passed the ball to me, which resulted in us winning the game. After that I was still brainlessly playing for another few hours and during this time I was improving a lot. I felt like I could stay on the max level for much longer, which is a very underrated thing about Surge. It prevents enemies from grouping up, which can mess up a lot of strategies. I was also starting to see the carry potential of this brawler, which is pretty good, but I also learned a new trick: shooting and then using your super. It helps a lot with cycling your supers because you need one less hit, and I decided to stop playing for the day at 13,737 points. Day 3 started off with another map change. At first it wasn't looking good. I was losing a lot of games, but that was until I found myself a team. We were running through people while building up the win streak. Also during this push I had a game against Hyra and a pro player. It was really rough. We had pretty much no good matchups and they were holding control from the beginning. It took them only 30 seconds to score the first goal. After that nothing really changed. We were trying to at least get a kill, but it wasn't possible. No matter which matchup we had, we were getting destroyed. Just from this game I have so much respect towards anyone playing ladder. Every game you have to play like your life is on the line to win. In the end they were able to team wipe us and we lost. From the stats you can tell we didn't have a good game, but anyways this didn't stop me from gaining trophies, and after a few more wins I was finally 1 game away from rank 30 again. It was against a team above 1k trophies, so I thought it wasn't gonna be easy. We had a great start. My Shelly got a kill on the max and we managed to score very early on. After that we got pushed back, but enemies had some creative ideas. Then I made a play and got a very free double kill. We went on a counter attack and got a team wipe, which finished this game and got me to rank 30. My team then left me, so you know what's coming next: tilting my trophies. This time though I had one funny moment. Me and this Clancy both wanted to tilt, so we just stood next to each other and then raced to another player to take us down. I stopped dropping at 499 trophies and this time I wanted to push in solo showdown and get to 750 cups. First games were obviously pretty easy because I was very low, but it wouldn't be me without losing a game to bots. I haven't grinded this mode for a very long time and it was quite fun after a long break. I didn't play for long though and ended the day on just 16,410 mastery points and and 573 trophies. I started off day 4 by still playing on Showdown, but the map changed to School Creep. It was honestly very refreshing to play this mode on lower trophies, but I still had some games with teamers below 600 trophies, which is kinda crazy. But that didn't stop me from hitting gold too. Overall, the push was going smooth, and winning games against teamers felt really good. Kinda crazy to me it's popular below 750 trophies, but I guess people will do anything to gain cups. Luckily, a lot of these people are really clueless and it wasn't hard to dominate games. Once I had control over mid, it was pretty much GG's for everyone else. And in no time I was just one game away from 750 trophies. It was pretty easy. I got my first box and then a free hit on the BB. It was enough to scare her off, and then I got another 2 boxes. For some reason nobody was contesting the middle and I got another 2 boxes for free. Then I got another box and a free cube, so from this point I would need to throw to lose this game. I then prioritized getting my super and found a free hit on this BB again. Then a dog was running next to me, so I got my 3rd hit. I waited with my super for a good opportunity and I wanted to farm next one from Miko, but he jumped just in time. From this point I was trying to focus teamers, and once the smoke started coming in I got one of them. After that the game was pretty much won and I jumped on the spike, then 2-tapped the dog and finished off the Miko, getting me to rank 25 again. After that I went back to Brawl on Super Beach. Playing on this trophy range can be extremely enjoyable. Getting team wipes was pretty easy and very satisfying, but on the other hand people tend to throw games a lot more. And I mean a lot more. Nonetheless, I was able to gain trophies, and after a long grind I got back to 900 cups. A game later something interesting happened. I gained trophies for a draw. I thought it only compensated you for a loss, but I guess not. After that I played for about 2 more hours and hit the mastery cap at 22,410 points. Day 5 started off with a game mode swap to gem grab on Undermine. This was going really well. I was winning a lot of games, but they weren't the easiest. People really like to collect the gems and then throw the game for no reason, but it wasn't that big of a problem. I had a lot of matches which I had to carry, and I was starting to realize why people like playing Surge. It's a high carry potential brawler and he counters a lot of annoying brawlers. There is no other brawler like him in the game, and it's pretty rare for an old brawler to not have any of his mechanics copied. Anyways, I also got the best and only dark skin in the game from a star job, which was a good sign for the day. Some people didn't feel like helping me, but I was making progress really fast. I was able to get 900 trophies, and not long after that I was just 1 game away from gold 3. It was against Colt, B and Sandy. I was on a line with Colt and it was rough, but he overpicked and I got the kill. After that, for some reason 2 people were on my lane, so I had to give it up, but my Colt decided to go there and died. Then I got a kill on the Sandy, but I made a bad jump and died. After that we got some control and I got the Colt, but my Colt was the gem carrier, and let me tell you, he did not hold any gems. Then I surprised their B and got most of the gems, but I couldn't get away. Enemies then got the countdown and we had to make a play. And we did. We got 2 kills, but it just wasn't enough. Enemies started the countdown again and I got 2 kills, but B was in the corner, so we lost. So I had to queue up for another game. It was against Eve, Bo and Cordelius. I had a great start. I won my lane and got my super really fast. Then Bo decided to walk into me and fed me another super. After respawning, Cord also tried again, but it didn't work for him. Then they were all scared of my lane, so they ran away and they got some control, but Bo played too aggressive and I got the kill. After that we got all the control we needed and started the countdown, which enemies weren't able to reset. So that's how I mastered Surge, and I am now officially touching your bro. If you'd like to see Master Power 1 Giant, click on this video to watch that. And that's it, see ya in the next one.